Successive Nigerian governments consistently spoke out against apartheid, keeping global attention on the injustice. When Nelson Mandela was released in 1990, Nigeria was among the countries he visited to personally express his gratitude. He recognized Nigeria as one of the strongest pillars of the struggle against apartheid. Nigeria's role was not symbolic, it was sacrificial, sustained, and people driven. Nigeria's role was determined. I think that's the right word to put. But today, history asks us a different question. How do we reconcile this shared past with the present reality? In recent years, South Africa has witnessed waves of xenophobic violence targeting black African migrants, many from countries that once stood in solidarity during apartheid. Nigerians, among them, have faced attacks, displacement, and hostility. This is the painful irony. The same continent that once united against oppression now struggles with division among its own people. The fight against apartheid was built on Pan-African unity, the belief that no African is free until all are free. Nigeria stood firmly on that principle, and great Nigerian musicians like Sonny Okosun sang songs like Papa's Land, insisting that we must free Africa from Cape to Cairo. And today, that same spirit is being tested. Xenophobia, xenophobia, xenophobia does not erase history. I have seen a number of South African speakers who are trying very hard to change history, to minimize the efforts of Africans in the struggle that liberated them. This is ingratitude in real time that we're seeing. But now it reminds us that political freedom without unity and mutual respect remains incomplete. So, where do we go from here? We remember the sacrifices. We acknowledge the truth as we try to rebuild the bonds that once made Africa strong. Nigeria stood for South Africa. Africa stood for South Africa. Ghana stood for South Africa. Can Africa stand united? Once again, my name is Bob Ejike.